Alright. Now, I'm going to show you what is behind this door. And I'm just going to show you it the first time. It's probably going to kill me. But I'm just going to show it to you.
Fresh meat.
Okay, there we go. This is the butcher. The nice thing about the butcher is that he does not know how to open doors. There are plenty of enemies who do, so I am forced to assume this is not an exploit and was in fact intended by the programmers. This is why you want a bow. I am really slow with a bow because I'm not a rogue. But what you want to do is just shoot. And the way I'm attacking without actually clicking on him is I'm holding down shift. And that is especially useful for bow users because you can just... If I were just clicking on him, it would shoot at the place where he was, but he's moving around way too much. So what you want to do is click behind where he's been going. And that'll hit him more often. Also, the nice thing about archery in this game, and the thing that I feel makes the rogue a little overpowered, is that you have infinite arrows on a bow. So yeah, as fearsome as the butcher is the first several hundred times you face him, I mean, seriously, this thing... I mean, you heard it.
Fresh meat.
But as fearsome as he is... If you know this simple trick, and if there if there is a door with grating, sometimes there's not, and that is upsetting. But if there is a door with a grating, and you found a good bow like I have, you're set. I could also use my spells, but I really don't want to waste mana because he takes a long time to kill, as you can see. So yeah, this is the butcher. Terrifying the first time you see him. I mean, I've seen a lot of people play this game for the first time who have literally screamed like little girls the first time they met this guy. And these are people who don't necessarily frighten easily, including my ex-roommate, the one that always used to barge in during my recordings. I'm sure he will absolutely love the fact that I mentioned that. But anyway, if this takes too much longer, I'm gonna run out of things to say about the butcher, and we're gonna have to cut ahead. Because, I mean, I realize this is cheap. This is the only boss with whom you can do this, though, and the butcher is vastly over-leveled for this point in the game. I believe even in the official strategy guide for Diablo, it mentions this as a viable strategy. So, yeah. I suppose I'm cutting ahead unless he dies like now.
4 minutes and 30 seconds later.
Oh my god! I lost my bow. Alright. That took so long that my bow lost all of its durability. Hopefully this will be faster. If you had seen how long that took, it would make you so sad. So let's just waste this whole staff.
Do not have a spell ready.
God damn it. Oh my god, what else can I do? I can burn this lightning spell. And totally fucking waste it. Okay, that kind of worked. Now, suppose I can use my actual spell and burn through some of my mana pool. I was not expecting it to take this long. This is See what I mean about this guy being a bit ridiculous?
Not enough mana.
Oh my god. I mean, he doesn't have any immunities. I mean...
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
If this ends up not working, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh my god. Okay, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B. Okay, I'm gonna save before I do this in case this kills my character irreparably. But I'm going to use this unidentified bow. Oh yeah, this is a bad bow. Like, I have -2 mana. So this is one of the bad ones. Oh well. Back to this shit. How much durability does this have? Okay, 15 out of 30. I'll see you again. God damn it, Butcher, why do you have such an astronomical amount of HP? This is why you don't fight the Butcher up front. This is why you use cheap tactics. Actually, one thing that my friend did that was actually pretty clever was he had gotten a scroll of Firewall by this point, which just so happens to be, like, my favorite spell in the game. But he opened the Butcher's door, put a Firewall right behind the door, and closed the door. That was the fastest death of the Butcher I've ever seen by a character that is leveled to this level, like, around level 7. Because, like, once, I actually had a... Well, that's a lie. My dad had a character on this game that, in Hell, which is the highest difficulty, he had this warrior where he could unequip everything. His armor, his weapons, everything. And fist fight the Butcher to death. So, I mean, that was a bit quicker. But that was a beastly character. This is not a beastly character. And so, this is what I am left doing. And I'd better not run out of this bow, because that is my last resort. Some people will actually take on the Butcher and just use every single bit of their cash on, like, filling their inventory with healing potions. But, no. This is fracking ridiculous. I'll be back when he's dead, or when I find myself in mortal peril.
2 minutes and 10 seconds later.
In the middle of the earth, in the land of the Shire, lives a brave little hobbit whom we all admire. With his long wooden pipe, fuzzy woolly toes, he lives in a hobbit hole and everybody knows him. Bilbo, Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, only 3 feet tall. Bilbo, Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, bravest little hobbit of them all. I'm going insane. Please die, please die. Please! Please! My bow is at 4 durability! Please! I'm gonna have to charge him. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to charge him with my fucking melee weapon. Cause this is getting... That is like... This is the worst nightmare of this LP come to life! I can't kill the first boss of the game! And now I'm missing every single time!
2 minutes and 20 seconds later.
Oh, come on, it can't be much longer now. It can't be. Come on. Come on. This is a fail that's not funny. This is not even the funny kind of fail. This is just a flat-out butcher fail. Flat-out facing the pie butcher fail.
30 seconds later.
Oh my god. I have no other alternatives because I don't know if I portal out if he will retain his state of death. Please let me get a hit in. Oh. This is not the situation you want to find yourself in with the butcher. I just had an idea. It's wasteful, but I don't think meleeing him is the correct alternative. I'm gonna do what I say never to do and recharge my staff, and the amount of charges I get is cut in half, but god damn if I don't need them. I mean, I have no other option. This is a fail of epic proportions. My god, he's got to be almost dead!
Do not have a spell ready.
Yes, you do. Okay, well it doesn't... Oops. Doesn't cut it in half every time. Thank God for small favors. Just cut it in half the first time. I am hitting him every time here. I think he is resistant to fire, but that doesn't mean he's immune. And that means I'm gonna take what I can get here. Oh, cut it in half again. This isn't so good. Come on, you fucker. Yes!
The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
And the spirit of my sanity is avenged! Oh! This thing right here. This thing is why he's so fucking fearsome. Alright. We're done. And I think I'm done with this for now. He's dead. Alright, so next recording session, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to some townsfolk about our next quest, King Leoric. And I'm going to recover my sanity right now by, of all things, recording some more Half-Life. So, until next time,
Stay a while and
let's look at this unique item first. Yeah, plus 10 to strength, unusual item damage. Oh yeah, that just means it does an unusual amount of damage, which is 4 to 24, which is beastly for this point in the game, especially with plus 10 strength. And altered durability, which means that number down there of 10 will go down really, really slowly. So anyway, now that that's done, until next time, when we take on the King Leoric quest and go down to level 3 of the dungeon to do so, this has been KBM, vengeful and insane as always. Goodbye.